So going back to the origination of the fire at the chimney tops, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with how that place looks. It's a very rocky place, right? And so with little vegetation around it. So when we discovered the fire, we put resources up on it the very next day. We always fight fire aggressively but safely. And so when you look at the location of where the chimneys were, it was a slow creeping fire, right? And so we were able to put the amount of resources that were commensurate to what we could do, again, fighting it aggressively and safely. So it wasn't a drop in the ball. The day before the wind advisory came in, we actually had 4 helicopters doing bucket drops on the fire.
But why not bring in more resources? Why not on the front end? Who was the forecaster and who was it? Was it right now? It's a type 1 response team that I know is the largest team. Who was working that fire? Who was forecasting that weekend?
We had, as I said, we had 4 helicopters working the fire on that Sunday. We had resources on the ground as the fire was smoldering, again, Wednesday through Sunday. You can't put a crew up on the top of the chimneys and build a fire line around it. So again, we had the appropriate amount of resources that allowed us to fight that fire in an aggressive but still safe manner.
But I think the question, but the question is about the forecast. I think, am I right? The question is, who was the person saying, be careful, be on alert, the winds may change, and this could send this into a tinderbox?
So there was a high wind advisory that came in, and we were very much aware of that, which is why we pulled in those 4 ships to try to knock it down as much as possible, if not put it out. So we weren't blind to knowing that there was a high wind advisory. I will share with you that wind advisory, the actual wind came in a lot earlier than it was forecasted. That fire the winds were predicted to come in about 1 p.m. that Monday. The wind started that night and did not let up.
Why not then evacuate? And I don't know if that would be your call. Why not evacuate? Like in North Carolina, I can tell you I covered the fire, Party Rock fire. They evacuated very aggressively, and no one died, thankfully, in those fires.
Well, first, I don't have...
Similar high tops,
Right.
the fires up high.
Right. So first, I don't have the jurisdiction to evacuate a town. We work collectively, and that's exactly what we did on Monday with the city manager, myself, and the fire chief of saying, okay, this is within a certain proximity. It is prudent for us now to start thinking about moving people.
But Monday was too late. You've had people die. Could anybody answer why?
I don't think, what we're getting into is folks that don't know this area and got Monday morning quarterbacking, and we're not going to get into that right now because we did the best they have, and we're sorry for that, but we're not going to get into Monday morning quarterbacking right now. That'll be something when we have the evaluation that we'll certainly take a look at and ask these questions. We're going to have another press conference at 4 o'clock, and we'll be very happy for you all to attend that. We think we'll have some more information for you. Thank you.
Can we get the spelling of the name?